And away we go. Check on our agents. Funcom with the auto host. British Museum of the Occult, an invitation to our benefactor. Greetings to you, most prestigious of occultists. In light of your exemplary work out in the field, we would like to extend to you the invitation to be among our most honored benefactors. We look forward to seeing you at the Honesty Yard, London. Okie dokie. Let's start League of Monster Slayers, shall we? The forest, the now crawl with the insectoid Akab are once the training grounds of the League of Monster Slayers, a generational club of local teens. Was the League a product of childish imaginations, or did they truly face down the occult? Their clubhouse may hold the answers.
When I was a kid, we built a treehouse out of scavenged wood. Lasted one long summer before the autumn winds blew it apart. Had time for my first kiss up there. Sweet as August apples. The fallen blossom never returns to the branch. But you only lose what you cling to. There's a treehouse north of here. Built to last decades, solid as the oak it's in. Kids who built it were part of a club. Called themselves the League of Monster Slayers, without a hint of irony. Because that's exactly what they were. See, the window between worlds has always been open a crack on this island. Things would sometimes slip through. Kids knew that. They feared it. But they still wanted to fight it. So they built the clubhouse as a lookout, a library, a base of operations. Been there for decades, Red tells me. Kids would grow into adults, pass the torch and the key to younger generations, so it went. The League abided, as did the treehouse, until now. Forest around the treehouse is alive and deadly. I found out the hard way. Almost got myself killed. Seems the Akab are particularly fond of that spot. Or they want to keep us out. Perhaps the kids kept something in the treehouse. Something the moths are afraid of. I wouldn't underestimate the League. Before the mountain, and by the grace of nature, I was allowed to realize I am only a child. Club I was part of didn't fight monsters or practice magic. But we did practice other things that long, hot summer. All right, so mostly we just talked about it into the warm nights. But that was almost as sweet.
Okie doke. Find the treehouse. Alright, there's before we do that, there's a side mission over here. The roaming zombies seem less interested in eating charred flesh. Burning some fresh corpses will not only stop disease from spreading, but might also stop the zombie feeding frenzy. Blue lantern. Okay, ooh, there's more. Okay, now we can go find the tree house. Level 21. Oop, I see a... Well, I see a lore, but I also see a rare boss. There's a bunch of lore around here. Some of it's inside. I can't really do that until that mission comes up. Or I take that mission. Comes up. Boom. Sucker. Hello, hello. The exterminator. Black Oak Woods is buzzing with the fervent work of cob workers constructing new layers. They cannot be allowed to expand further and their burrows must be destroyed. Where's the burrows I can actually destroy? There we go. Yeah, that pissed off some things. That's the tree house. But I want to finish the... need to destroy another burrow. Oh, there we go. That was close. Alright, let's sprint climb. It's so weird, first person. Holy shit. There's apples up there. What is that thing? Man, I don't think I can get up there. That's so sad. Why would you... It's like a... It's like a cannon of some kind, like a potato launcher or something. So mean. Alright, we need to read the initiation ritual. We need to poke a dead body in Dead Man's Canyon, find the shortcut to Devil's Fork, enter the cave of the Sleeping One, spit in the black pool, and enter God Cave. While we're here, we should probably read some other stuff too. The ABC of Monsters. League of Monster Slayers. A is for a cough. Zoom. Habitat? In ground in forest. Power moves really fast. Weakness? Big dumb hat. B is for boogeyman. Walking stick. Habitat amusement park. Makes stuff all. Does it say staggy? C is for crab monster. Ocean. Big claws yells. Weakness cracking the shell. D is for deep one. Weakness is fire. Strength is summoning bubbles. Habitat is the sea. E is for Eldrick Zoidberg. Habitat fog. Undersea nightmares. Power eating you. Weakness fast things. F is for filth. G is for giant zombie. Habitat everywhere he wants. Power muscles. Weakness scared of fire and flowers. H is for hairy spider. I Neato. No, Halloween event. J is for Jinn. Eyes of fire. I need to save this for somebody. K is for King's Mouth. L is for Locust. M is for Montag. Innsmouth Academy. Power, blue gloves, creepy as hell. Weakness, shit going nuts. Bad comb overs. Night monster. It's night. Weakness is flashlights. O is for Odin. Power is magic, weakness is left side. P is for Pumpkin Man. He's in the pumpkin patches. He controls the ghost lights. Weakness, likes to play games. Maybe we could use that. Q is for Queen. Kingston's Bay. Power is smell. Weakness, pop. R is for Ragman. Habitat is bird piles. Power, knives, intellectually. Weakness, BB guns? A lot, question mark. S is for Sleeping One. Habitat is a cave. Power is teeth. Weakness, sleepy. T is for terrors. The sky. Power is flying, black goopy stuff. Weakness, maybe fire. U is for Miss Usher. Habitat schools. Power being Scottish, and she can fail you. Weakness, just run. V is for vampire. Habitat Transylvania. Power goth, charming, change form. Weakness, garlic, sun, flattery. W is for Wendigo. X is for Zabalwin. Oh, that's from the Christmas event. Habitat anywhere. Powers, scratching. More keep coming. Weakness, decapitation. Z. See, Y is for Yeti. And Z is for zombie. Weakness, chainsaws. That's pretty awesome. I like all of that. Ah, that scared me. Alright, so we gotta find Dead Man's Canyon. Bonsai! I need to poke a dead body. Stop standing on the body. Thanks, buddy. I didn't need the help, but still, it's kind of funny. I need to find the shortcut. Ooh, there's a rare boss up here. Hello, rare boss. All creatures have a room in the ecosystem, but these things have clearly expanded beyond their usefulness, like weeds in a lawn. Bringing out the pesticide every now and again is the only reasonable way to deal with such a situation in order to achieve balance. As you have amply demonstrated, we are sometimes forced to destroy, as we are at other times forced to create or maintain, all in the name of balance. This is a shortcut. And lore. we go to Devil's Fort. There's a lore way the hell up there. Hmm. Wow. I think I got lucky tagging that one when I did. How do I get that lore? Climbing is difficult in first person mode. Waha! Oh crap! I literally just ran into that guy. Pick a black rose. Shit. Open the emote window and click spit to spit into the pool. This little pool has been completely inundated by a black putrid liquid. Samples taken from the black water could prove useful for your faction's HQ. Oh crap. Shit. That was unfortunate. I didn't have my belt equipped when they started shooting me. Huh, I don't know if I've ever gone that route before. I'm gonna say no. I don't think I have. You've unlocked the Agartha portal for Thavage Coast. By the powers handed down to me from WD and the drops of our blood and spit on this paper, I, D, do declare that, your name here, completed the initiation ritual and is now a part of the League of Monster Slayers. Protectors of Kingdom since 1983, 654312. It is not coincidence that the will of the dragon is found in the voice of a child, and child's terrors are the fates of 100 worlds, and in a child's single-mindedness events are laid bare to the most secret conclusions. This League of Monster Slayers saw the hidden world more clearly than the Templars or Illuminati ever did. See as a child did, unburdened by false goals or the scrabble for understanding. You will act because you must. Speak as those who rendered themselves mute. Actions echo louder than words. Those guys were unfortunate. How to get ahead in Kingsmith. Severed heads are impaled on pikes in the ravine. Their panic screams still linger in the air. Such a gruesome display can serve many purposes. A twisted offering, a stark warning, an invitation to bravery.
Visual tracking initiated.
Follow the tracks I shall. Oh, there's a rare boss over there. I got an actual gadget out of that. Man, even with the tracker, these ones are hard to follow. I have no idea. I think I lost the trail already. I'm just gonna grab this lore and go back. Okay, these are the footprints for sure. I don't see them after this though. Here we go. Killed the Wendigo headhunter. Perform John Wolf of the Wendigo's demise. So it's like a mission that takes you back from the League to John. It's like a, so they call it a breadcrumb mission. Let's do the Black House. The burnt-out shell of the Black House sits like an accusation amongst all islands, picket fences, and townhouses. Its owner gone but not forgotten, A witch's curse is said to linger in the property, preying on trespassers.
I don't spook easy. I've spent nights in houses so filled with spirits I had to perform exorcisms to take a dump. That burned house up there. Black house. That place got me breaking out in goosebumps. Not spooked, not that, but affected. In a bad way. Cold place. Funny thing with that house. It wasn't haunted before the locals made it so. They were so afraid of witchcraft. They never gave a single thought to what witchcraft does and doesn't do. After the house burned down, they got far worse than magic to contend with. Anyone walked within 100 yards could feel it, like nails on a blackboard. You look for evil in people. Sooner or later, you'll find it. Even when it wasn't there in the first place.
Shit. I don't know if I'll get the timed achievement for this or not. I'm gonna say no, because I want to pick up the lores and read stuff. So, there is an achievement for doing it inside of 2 minutes, but I'm just not even gonna do that this run through. Fire is believed to have broken out sometime after the crowds left. Volunteers from the King's Fire Service arrived on the scene, cleaning the blaze before it spread in nearby woods. Their unsuccessful is killing, whose body was later recovered. The house built by this killing did not conform to county safety regulations. The fire is now not being treated as suspicious. However, anyone who knew Miss Killian was with the Knights Association asked by Deputy bound to attend a meeting at the town hall. Let's want to search for clues upstairs. And here's a lore. Short funeral service was held this weekend for Carrie Gillian, who in recent tracks of restrictions chose to take her own life. The service was unattended, but our pastors asked that all townies and Kingsmen take a moment to reflect on the importance of community. The town council generously provided for Ms. Gillian's cremation and a personal funeral plot near her home. She was laid to rest Sunday. Three, two, one. Achievement failed. Where's that lore at? Huh. Examining the candle added a lore. Weird. Last will and testament of Carrie Killian. I, Carrie Killian, a resident of Solomon, state of Maine, declare to my last will and testament. In the first case, I wish for the proceeds of my estate to be gifted to charity on the condition that such organization is outside this island. I have given these people all the charity I had and been shown precious little in return. I suspect they'll be glad to be rid of my memory. In the second case, I wish for my body to be cremated upon death. A third case asked that my ashes are not buried in this bleak and hard soil, instead scatter them on the sea where time and tide might carry me away from the events that have transpired here. So she's not happy to be here, I think, is the gist of that. So I'm assuming there's a... Oh yeah, here it is. There's one in the corner. So yeah, she does not want to be here. A sinner in life, may her spirit find grace in death. Follow the lines as they showed up. And those were Illuminati words too. It's interesting to note.
Quick access inventory updated.
Banks here, some warp here. Out to sea she goes. What is a ghost but resistance to change? They are the result of a lifetime spent dutifully piling weights upon the soul, an imprint so heavy that not even death can be moving on. You have freed Killian from the chains of routine, delivered her from mortal concerns into absolute harmony. Unbound, she is to no one, beyond rumor, beyond shadow, beyond even the reach of the dragon. Perfect silence. Enshrine this moment. In playing your part, you will commit 100, 1,000 more acts such as this one. Level 22! Man, I think it likes to drop neck talismans more than anything. Oh, I see a rare boss and a lore. How do I get that? How do I get that? No, from over here. There's Red Harvester. Yeah. Another gadget. Personal centric gun. And I see another rare boss. Holy crap. No, why'd it go away? Okay, it's back. Come on. Come on. It went away again.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Oh wait, I think I know what one that is. It's a runner. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I know which one that is. There's a track running guy that's like huge. Let's go back. to this guy.
Hey.
Taking the purple. John Wolf is keeping a close eye on the Atlantic Island Park. He suspects he's not the only one doing so either. Why is the park so interesting to a third party?
Either you've chosen as bad a time as any for a long weekend upstate, or you're here to do a day's work in the name of whatever master holds your leash. In that case, you've come to the right place. But you're not the first to come looking. Hate to break it to you, my friend. We've had all sorts skulking about. Illuminati, Templars, Dragon, Commissions. It's like a gold rush. They smell power and want a piece of it. Fishermen by a rocky shore. Waves blowing wildly in a blue thunderboard. Storm is coming. Boone and I, we've split the good work between us. He gets the cushy assignment up by the doorway, holding the hands of rookies. I get Deadwood here. He has a waterproof tent and hot food. I get dank cellars and animal crackers. At least I get to play with more than rotting corpses and pale wolves. There are strange things going on down in that abandoned amusement park. And not just an old-fashioned haunting. It's an evil place. Born of an evil man and the souls trapped inside are screaming to be let out. Heaven and hell are both in the hearts of men. But water too pure has no fish. We need evil, good to exist. My advice to you, keep your shoulders up and your weapon drawn. This is not a good place. Whatever hides here got a taste for life, for taking it and swallowing it. To know the road ahead, they say, ask those coming back. But if you come across bodies, there's really no need to ask. You'll know which way to go.
So we're gonna go to the Atlantic Island Park. Look around for more corpses. The person was killed recently by gunfire. All shit next. Phoenicians. Okay, I didn't see a camera, like, at all. What? What? No! Son of a bitch. I didn't see a camera. Did anyone see this light there? Because I did not see that shit. I swear to God, it wasn't rendering. See it now? There was no light there before. Airdrop to the middle of hell. This mission went foobar faster than anything I've ever seen. We hadn't even been in the area for a few hours when shit just started coming at us out of the sea. Kept the squad together and located a safe house, contacted HQ and said to stick to the primary objective, Atlantic Park. We spent the day setting up surveillance. All primary cameras are in place. Tracking has been set up for each of them to make them easy to find again. We saw Winter's son in the car park, apparently unharmed. One additional camera was placed to give us a good idea of his movements. We need to know where his father hid those plans. I don't know what the significance of Atlantic Park is to the organization, but this is madness. 3 of the squad are already dead. The local wildlife saw to that. I don't know the plan, but I hope this park is worth it. 2 more men have been lost at Solomon Island. Worse, it seems that other parties have taken interest. The cameras are showing new groups penetrating the area. Some of them are clearly affiliated. We have identified Illuminati and Templar agents. A request for backup has been sent. This is out of hand. There are enemy agents all over the island. We are abandoning the safe house for a tactically sound location. I will monitor the location remotely and have rigged security on surveillance, which I will check daily. You pick the tracking device.
Quick access inventory updated.
Now we need to go locate and disable the cameras. I swear to God, that stupid camera light was not there when I first entered the zone.
Item located.
Oh, let me damage it.
Item located.
It literally won't let me damage it. What the fuck?
Radar module activated. Item located.
Yay, I got the achievement. We are secret societies for a reason. Violence between us is typically concealed as much as possible. A poisoned Q-tip, a fatal prescription, a hired hoodlum in the street. We dare anyone to prove it was us. The Phoenicians keeps the shadows as well as anyone, operating out of New Carthage, a base of ships shrouded in mystery, hiding is their strength. Something about the park draws them into the open. It is an investment they are willing to pay a great price for, uncharacteristically willing even to die for. Perhaps we should be investing also. The Brotherhood of Phoenician Sailors. New orders. Ensure the plans are located in a timely manner. The contract specifies by the end of the year. Failing to meet the deadline is not an option. All methods are authorized. Buyer has added another clause. There is also a small item of great occult power. It was confirmed on premises last year, potentially composed of multiple pieces. Being sent separately. Deal breaker not located included with plans. Follow the map to find the first piece.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
There's that running rear boss. Got him.
Quick access inventory updated.
There's a piece in the park. Henry found something in the old barn by Winter that might point to the second piece. Follow up on it. But I need to get to autoloader. That's the rough one. Wow.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Lord. Jack the lad lost his head, left it where the lovers kiss. Serves him right. Boom, sucker. Another gadget. Lord, more Lord. Lover's Lake. Okay, so this is the second relic pieces over here somewhere. I aggroed something, but I don't know what. It's unfortunate. There's a piece.
Quick access inventory updated.
In the book. Sam Krieg, The Revenant Within. Find the author who specializes in the occult. And I am now level 23. Novella. A dismembered arm still clutches a dog-eared Sam Krieg paperback in its rictus grip. An unwilting thriller with a killer twist, claims a jacket blurb. On a dare to enter an abandoned theme park, a group of friends are stalked and picked off by a vicious beast. Under current circumstances, it's a likely story. So now we search for the beast. Head for the lighthouse. It's over here. So I guess I'm gonna well hop here. Seems like the most straightforward. Zombies aren't the only killers about. This corpse has wounds that resemble those inflicted by a shotgun. So Mark's body could have even come from a chainsaw. Might as well pick this up. That guy's just carrying shit around. Moment to moment, it's mere survival, or is mere survival. Our capacity to evaluate someone and our capacity to evaluate yourself must come from the full equation. Continue along Solomon's coast as you would the sharp edge of a blade. Do not gape at your feet. Keep balance by focusing on the fixed points ahead, and remember to take notes, lest you be ignorant and your fall be fatal. There's the lighthouse. Let's go back that way. Fuck that's about. A written request for interview with Sam Krieg, signed Daniel Bach. Krieg is unlikely to meet the request, but your associates might appreciate a sneak peek into the author's next project. think that's a revenant spawning, but it appears busted. I'll chase the raven to retrieve the pictures. Okay. Man, this one took me far away from where I wanted to be. But at least I opened the well there now. So no problemo. Maximum 5 people, no jumping. No jumping? What if I want to jump? Haha. Search the lighthouse for the 3rd relic piece. It's in the trash.
Quick access inventory updated.
Combine the pieces. Locate the survivors. Discovery of these relic pieces explains what drew the interest of the Phoenicians towards the park. It seems they were also led on by Beaumont's machinations. Continue to track him down and be mindful of the depths in which we are being led. This man is a force to reckon with. Oh, and we get our first occult talisman. So that's cool. You know, I got the aura. I should look and see. Razor fossil, I think, is the one, right? Xenian, you asshat. 450,000 marks for Radiant Razor fossil. Buy a luminous one. Okay, so we're kind of we're following the main story, but we're losing track of, I think, the other quests. Still have the whole section to do. We have the theme park section to do. Then there'll be the academy section to do. So I think I want to go back actually and the League Secret. Well, shit, I want to do the League Secret Files now. The League Secret Files. I think I want to go back to this part and like work the way through here, Lighthouse, then go to Academy. Kind of work our way that way instead of just following the storyline through. Because if you just push the storyline, you end up like going past a ton of stuff. Oh, I'm missing this guy too. Oh wow, started attacking me from way far away. Weapons of minor destruction. League of Monsters took special care to hide their secrets, especially the weapons they used to fight the monsters in the night. Maybe the location of their weapons cache is locked away in the safe. Oh, this is the code 654312.
Quick access
Yes.
inventory updated.
League of Monsters Players Readiness Plan by DD. Always remember where your sacred weapon handed down to you through League is stashed. The weapon holds a power just like they did for our founding fathers. BR, the stake, wrapped in cloth and buried in the Dream Quest sandpit. DS, firecrackers kept in plastic at the old pond. GM, Devil's Own cocktail located in a tin at the baseball pitch. DD, slingshot hid this at our old fishing spot. Always be ready, always be prepared. Alright, so we're going to the kindergarten. Dig in the sandpit. Oh crap. Go to the Sasquatch Pond. Crap. I think that's spawned behind me. Baseball field. An old fishing spot. Okay, we're gonna grab this rare that's right here. There's a way to get him. Might be tricky in first person. I don't know. You go like around the bend and you can climb the rocks. There we go. Haha. Yay for range. Alright, we're gonna do Helen Bach. Daniel Bach has been chasing a rogue magus through the piss-soaked alleys of the world. He's Bach's research to trace back the life of Theodore Wicker to understand who he was, where he's been, and what he's away. Wicker's interest in hell brought him to the Overlook Motel, where he disappeared in 1987. Daniel Bach's extensive legwork has led him here. The culmination of years of journalistic and personal obsession. Examine Bach's research and learn where it all started. Okay, let's start this thing.
Yeah, breakfast of champions. Not how the New York Times saw it, but I've been planning the "It's not you, baby, it's me" speech anyway. We stay in touch, trade candid webcam shots. They still want me. But now I'm a free man, baby, swimming in pills, pussy, and dreams of Pulitzers. No more of that human interest shit, not unless it involves horns and a forked tail. So I've been following a dead man around the world. Brit by the name of Theodore Wicker, the Crowley of Soho. He was looking for hell with a capital H. If he'd hung around, I could have given him pointers. Afghanistan, Liberia, Baghdad, Chechnya, Brooklyn. But he came here to East Bumfuck, Maine in '87. Not a great year for fashion, and a terrible year for Wicker. Booked up in room 13, never seen again. Then this roach trap went under and nobody's touched it for a quarter of a century. You know, yeah, my man found what he came for. So did I. The Pope was right. Hell is real and it's not other people. This place is a door. That room is the lock. And the merry shit going down here is the key.
All right. You thought you burned everything, didn't you? But you didn't count on our reporter sniffing after you. A trail like this never really goes cold. It just hangs there like LA smog. Like that shit you got in London, my man. Secret London. Yeah, it can be our secret sport. Latin. Fucking Latin. But I'll tell you, Theo, you're not the only one with a classical education. Soho, Brooklyn. The deal is the circles. Magic circles. Lab results. Sulfur, salt, blood, cum. Just a New York Saturday night. Infernal circles? Pulling a favor with Cora LV. Seance circles. Who are you talking to, my man? Someone who needed an appointment. Someone private. I'm not judging you. You don't gotta tell me hell does call girls like nowhere else. Maine? What the fuck? I thought we knew each other, Theo. I thought you had class. You gotta go where you gotta go, am I right? The shit you done by now, your skin is hanging on you like a thrift store suit. 1987, last call for departures. The abominable Mr. Wicker. You know, sport, when all's said and done, you should hook me up for a... Does that say Bion? I think we got something real. Search room 13 for clues. Hello, room 13. The ominous door. Do you want to enter room 13? Yes. That was weird. It showed me outside of the room, right? Everyone saw that? That wasn't supposed to happen. That was really strange. Transposing the runes to Latin is imperfect, but my book of blood is all imperfection. Each incantation strips the memories of humanity from my soul, strips the soul from my will. The will is raw. These circles are the record I leave behind, a broken record, a feeble repetition of the being I once was and now discard. I could not return to humanity, even did I wish it. Odorant dometuant? Stop hacking all the time. Hey, Edgar. Okay. So yeah, you click this shit in the right order. And this one's like written out for you. The next ones you have to like figure out. You're only missing the regional drops now? For the museum in TSW? Nice. Alright, so I have the guide up for this one because I don't feel like writing all those down myself. I mean, you can do it, but especially this one, it's all literally written there for you. But I'd rather just look at the numbers. Boring. I mean, it'd be pretty boring to watch me manually write this one down when it's solved. It's just a matter of writing them in the right order. Like on a piece of paper, so you click them right. I need a piece of paper full. No one has paper. I'm an IT guy. I don't write shit on paper. I open Notepad. I almost clicked the wrong one. When writing those in exactly, that's why I'm not doing it.
This is the place. So, pathetic for something so portentous. I can feel the other side is close, so close. I saw it in the motel owner's eyes, glazed with fear and suffering. Offerings have been poured out on this ground, soaked through to the foundations, covered over with a minimum of effort, an Illuminati hallmark. The room stinks of inevitability. Of all the damned lives I have ended, this final sacrifice is the most deserving. I hold up to you, Saccharissa, the heart of Theodore Wicker.
There he goes. It's like just standing there. Travel to the location in the top photograph. Oh, it's not that picture. It's picture. And those are the Illuminati tunnels. So going to New York, which I've never been to on this character. So we're going to Agartha first. Warping is kind of weird in first person. So you're gonna solo layers now, Adker, to get the pieces you need for the regional? I mean, you'll still need help with the regional, but people are, at least when I was, back when I was doing it, you need, he's playing TSW still, Pedro. And you can solo a lair, you just can't solo the bosses. You need, and in TSW, you needed 3 people to summon the bosses, not 5. I know I used to like 2-man them with Zedley, and then I would have my laptop with like a mule that literally I just had it click and then it would die because I couldn't control both characters. But just as a mule to make the summoning happen, and we were just 2-man bosses. You need a lot more mules in SWL to do something like that. So much lore. Haven't been in this zone yet. There's some over here too, right? Yep. Just so you can deal with 2 mules. Just started playing, tried a month or a year ago. Did the class system change? Well, were you playing when it was Secret World Legends, or were you playing when it was the Secret World? Ooh, Fashion magazine. Adker, my lair riding mule. Is that on the same account though, Adker, or is that on a different account? Ha! It's got the gatekeeper. Used to be all free choices. I didn't have to pick a class. Then yeah, you were playing the Secret World instead of it relaunched as Secret World Legends. And the classes, it's much like the starter decks in the Secret World. You're not locked into it. Once you are in the, you know, make your character and are in the game, you can always unlock all the weapons. You know, change your stuff around, do whatever you want. Somehow my music got paused. Thought that was weird. It doesn't mean nothing though, Pedro. In Legends it does matter slightly, right? Because especially if you're free to play, it's gonna cost you to unlock the weapons. So you do kind of give a crap about what you start as, at least the weapon combos. And then specifically, you know, for healer and tanking, like if those are things you want to do in the game, then you need to pick a class that you know starts you with that stuff, so it doesn't end up costing you an arm and a leg to get to it. And in the long run, you should unlock it all. Technically, as a free-to-play player, though, like it gets pretty pricey in Moth. Like some of the last, like your 9th weapon unlock is like 90,000 Moth or something. Like it's something to, you know, be aware of. That yes, you can eventually unlock everything, but I feel like people should give some weight, some consideration, especially if they're not planning to be patron or don't know yet. Just think about it a little bit. It's always 400 Aurum, I believe. So at some point, depending on the exchange rate, it might be cheaper to buy Aurum with your Moth than to continue unlocking with just Moth. So this is the translation thing, right? And then, so how you're supposed to do this is you use this, I believe, to figure out the letters that you can, and then like the other ones you have to sort of like guess or some shit. But again, I'm not going to spend hours doing this. I'm just going to look at the guide for it and hit the numbers. At least one is trying. Yeah, and it gets worse. Like the next circle, the last one, has even less filled out, right? So like the further you go along in this mission, the more difficult solving these become, because you have less translation, you have less available information. You have to like try and fail. Which, you know, if I was doing it for the first time by myself and, like, I wasn't, like, streaming or something and I didn't care about spending, you know, 2 hours on a thing, I certainly would do it, but I'm not going to do it right now. That, and I've done this on a lot of characters. Exactly. Also, that's what she said. Fuck. That was wrong. Son of a bitch, I have to start over. I thought I read 13, it was 1, 3. Alright, let's do this again. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so 13 is here. 14, 15. I think this should be 16.
My preparations were flawed. In rendering my body able to survive the hell dimensions, I have made myself sick among humans. Each climate brings a new fever. I retch at the touch of sunlight on my skin. My dietary requirements extreme. I am become some Victorian storybook monster. And no crossing point, no portal will do. I travel the world searching, a leper prodigal. This one won't do, and this one won't do. It must be fresh. Exposed. I am driven. Saccharissa waits at the border.
Saccharissa. Okay, so then... London. Which I also don't have the portal for. That's the only thing I do not like about this mission. I really like the story. I really like, I like the idea of the puzzles. I don't necessarily want to like solve them by hand every time, but I like the whole concept. What I don't like is the zoning. This mission has a lot of zoning. Nobody wants to go there. No, I just mean like, when I say zoning, I mean like loading screens, right? Like you just keep having to hit loading screens. It's a lot of loading screens. again, loading screen. Loading screen coming out. Loading screen going into the next spot. And I think like another loading screen maybe? I don't know. It's a lot of loading screen for one mission. And this one has the thing on the ceiling. Should we say 15? Yeah, this one's only 15. So yeah, again, you have the letters, and then you would use, if you wanted to solve it correctly, you would use the what's availably translated, and if you were smart, what you translated on the last one, and use those to do this one as best as possible. I think the tricky part about this one is hitting this top one. Well, guess not. It's easier in first person. That's one. I've had to jump to hit that with other characters. 2, 3, 4, 5, fuck it, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Here comes 15. Almost did the wrong one.
Those shores flame when I sleep. I see them when I am awake. I look out at this city's dismal shapes, BT tower blinking feebly in a sky of unfinished grey wash. I cast no reflection. The glass feels alien to the touch. I will not miss this place, no more than I regret the sacrifices I have made. Or those yet to come. Do not plead, do not rage, I should say. For your language means so little to us. Zachary's.
Two months have passed. No time has passed. My fasting is complete. I'm divested of excess of appetite. I am stripped of all but my shadow. The slate is scraped clean. I close the door on London's fading lights, on the life I led. Barefoot, I begin on the road to truth. I wonder, are those translated somewhere? The guide says translate the symbols in the note, but it doesn't tell you what it says. Like, I know where you're supposed to go, but I'm kind of curious. I am curious what that's supposed to mean. Should have made a thing. God damn it. Alright, well, here's what I'm gonna do. Just for my own personal enjoyment. I don't know if... gonna take a picture of that, and then before this image is done, or before the mission is done, I'm going to take a picture of this. Translator reads Tabula Rasa Septimus. Well, thank you, Pedro. I don't have to do this shit, which makes sense because that's where you go. Okay, so I know where you end up. I didn't know that's what it actually translated to. So, is it that? Is it Tabula Rasa? The slate is swinging close the door on Septimus. Septimus. Yeah. Tabula R-A. Yeah, that's what it's gotta be. So Tabula Rasa Septimus. Pedro, you did indeed win. So now we want to go to Tabula Rasa. I cannot wait to do the speed hack in first person mode. That should be fucking bizarre.
Again, you snatch my breath.
There's another lore in there somewhere, but we'll leave that for now. Mr. Rosenbaum, I presume. As far as I know, that dude does nothing. Maybe there was something centered around him planned. You have some NPC who are almost player and do nothing. I think they're there for music. So we want the Septimus key.
It's true. Everything is true. Mankind and demonkind lived as one. All my work has led me to this, and yet, still it changes everything. They were right to suppress this history, man and demon both, for its magnificence is fracturing. My mind is stripped naked by the possibilities. The historian's curse is to forever be on the outside, looking in on former glories trapped in amber. What if one had the means to return them? What if one had the will to do it?
And then this has text on it as well. You don't need to translate the symbols. The flyer says it right at the top. British Museum of the Occult. Just gonna teleport to London as opposed to going out and all that bullshit. Oh, there's another lore in here. Okay, it's right there. Barista. Hey, you can buy coffee. Closed. Due to recent imprudent behavior across the occult spectrum, the museum must announce a temporary closure for magical reinforcement. We trust visitors to understand their safety and that our staff, guest speakers, and curators are our greatest priority. The scheduled repeat screenings of the scheduled repeat screenings of the 1977 Summer Lecture Series, including the last address of theater record, will be available online through the usual private YouTube channel. Oh, you got the YouTube channel thing for it. Cool. Yeah, I've found that before. I was gonna try and pull it up. If you don't like what you are, you must change where you come from. You must claw your way into a new womb and be born again. We were at the lecture in 1977. All the great societies were interested in Theodore Wicker. The Illuminati wanted him, the Templars wanted him away from the Illuminati, and we were content to merely sit there, third row, second from the left, and ring a soundless bell every time he said the word. It was part of a flawed model built on the premise that Wicker would garner an army of followers in this world. We were half right. Unfortunately, soundlessness carries very differently in hell. And we got open leather jacket, dark gray.
Critical empowerment results.
Dismiss it as an unnatural
Let me see if I can get this to show up.
In summary, we too blithely dismiss it as an unnatural disaster, an aberration, a realm of theatrical fire and brimstone. If you would truly understand the hell dimensions, consider it a starving dog, maddened, rabid, with an unfulfilled desire for life. Our life. Life on Earth. We use that as a bargaining point. I put it to you that this exploitation disgraces us all. We look at the demon and we see only spit on the mirror of our world, not the reflection itself.
Holy crap. Okay. So now we're going to try and do the last one in that section, which is going to be the dungeon. Hey, buddy. This might get difficult. Daniel Locke's Curry, the Hellraiser Theodore Wicker, is the cause of the hellish events at the Overlook Motel. Cross to the other side and find him before the situation worsens.
Can't keep away, huh? Looks like you got the same jonesing as me. And let me tell you, until it got its hooks in, I didn't do obsession. Even my ADD has ADD. It's where I get my edge. Not in the fast food. They keep me real fast. No good now. Once you see that place, you've stared at the sun. Close your eyes and it's imprinted on your retinas. Deserts on fire, sky like an open mouth, twisted goddamn creatures with a terrible fucking beauty. It's poetic. I hear them when I sleep, or sometimes when I'm awake. They know all our names and all our bullshit. How to rub an ego and stop just short of climax. They say they'll be my muse, my masterpiece, my Pulitzer, all access, all coke and BJs. Dante never had it so good. It's way past too late for me. Room's coming apart. Guess Wicker clocked out. I can feel it all like a scab picked away to the mess beneath. But there's still time for you to do your thing. Whatever that is. And hey, you see my old editor on the other side. Tell her we'll do lunch soon.
Found it!
Okay, so when you enter the ominous door, we'll see if it pops, Pedro. If it doesn't, then I can grab it. Hey, Andres. How many little zombies do you have? The same as I've had for a while. I have 2. Fuck it, I'm gonna see, I'm gonna see if I can solo this or not. At level. At medium level at that.
Local bounty detected. Initiating. Sweet deliverance. You have come. Help us. Please deliver us from our enemies. Time is running out. Wicker is here.
He's watching the stream back. This is a challenge in and of itself.
Beware these hellish instruments. Your life, your sweet, virginal life, it is fuel to them.
Woohoo! Got her! Don't shave their heads, let them grow some hair. Having you see them trending down. It's summertime, man. They needed a summer haircut. Alright, since they both decided they were bored, I can actually sit a little closer now. Sure why I'm still in combat. Ah, I knew there was one around here. Ow. I'm hitting the wrong button. That's not helpful. Kid just came and stole my dragon faction tags. I already got the loot chest, right? Yeah, I did.
Don't expect safe footing. In the heat of the slag pit, the foundry proved as king.
Got him. That was interesting. Oh, that shit, that was close.
Once, all was perfect. Like you. But it was left to rot in the vile glass house of its planters. So cruel. Spiteful tart. Nuclear mistress. This one's eunuchs are taught to crave an explosive union.
I just realized I haven't been running an elite. It's probably pretty silly. It's gonna mismatch upgrades and stuff. No elite, no grenade. Well, I have the Hellfire assault rifle for a reason. Can I even use the elite? Oh, I missed one, I think. Got her. Ooh, I got a blue chest.
Critical empowerment results.
It's hard to see this without like a light source, but it says King's Return. Yeah, I'm not sure it's very easy to use the grenade when you have the Hellfire launcher. Because they consume any loaded grenade you have. So it's tricky. I think also I just might not be that good at reading the reticle HUD yet. That's when it comes, like, it's hard for me to tell when the grenade's loaded.
Your world is bleeding. Bleeding anima. This war machine is its vampire. Protected by the portal's power. Separate them. Kill it. Be our savior. Be our savior.
Got him! Haha!
So sorry. Your princess is in another castle.
Saccharissa. You came for me, I presume. I wouldn't want to seem ungrateful, but emotion is a phantom itch now. We are not of the same species, you and I. I have no nostalgia for Earth. I cut it out. My body rejected it. Do you know, it was the soul I stripped away which allowed me to commit such awful crimes. Psychopathy is a quite human trait. Now I am beyond the cage of humanity. I am rarefied. This dimension has worked a great alchemy on me. And in return, I mean to restore it to greatness. Every petrified forest must start from a single manganese seed. You're feeling short of breath. The atmosphere is oxidizing your blood, turning it to metal. In my realm, that which does not make you stronger kills you. Go back to your world. Go back with my thanks. When present matters are concluded, I'll see to it that the rifts are welded closed. You have my word.
You, me, on a beach of razor fossils. The vultures of Lang plucking your nerve endings like a fabulous instrument. Call me sometime.
And we got a blue chest. What? You cheat on me, Saccharissa? So there's also this demonic crystal here. There's one at the end of every hell dungeon. If you pick it up, it activates a buff, and you have to grab all three of them from all three hell dungeons inside of, I think, 2 hours. So I don't have the other hell dungeons unlocked yet, so I'm not going to do that. But just so people know, that's what that's for. Theodore Wicker is a dangerous and unstable element in the fabric of hell. We would rather see him freed than chained as a mindless battery. Hell, a stilled sea of oil awaiting introduction of a spark, and we are curious to see the long-term effects of a man like Wicker. In time, hell will burn through him, make of him another melted candle. That is why we do not sign agreements with so-called masters of hell. Today we aid Wicker, tomorrow whoever is best positioned to maintain the beat of the furious drum. Alright guys, I think that's where I'm going to end the stream here today. We got through the Savage Coast Hell section. Yeah, nearly 3 hours. A little over 2.5. I don't know if I'll do a stream tonight or not, but I should be back tomorrow. And we'll see if I can host someone in the meantime. Let's see who's around. No one's streaming Legends. Thanks, Pedro. You too. I'm gonna go ahead and host Streamer House. They're doing. I like Streamer House because they're a 24/7 stream, and Conan Exiles they've been doing pretty much nonstop, and that's another awesome Funcom game. So I'm gonna give them a host. Check them out. They stream a lot of stuff, but currently Conan Exiles is like their main thing they're streaming. Oh, looks like they're having some issues though. Well, that sucks. I was just gonna host them. Let's see. I'll see if they get it resolved real quick. I've never seen them down for more than like 5 minutes. Yep, they're back. There we go, they're back up. Alright, send them a host. See you guys.